Hi, I'm Josephine and welcome to Not the Bunker. We're here in the House of Representatives. We're here in the House of Representatives and I have a question for you. Can you write over 200 words per minute? Because if you can, you might have been eligible in 1927 to sit in this chair. So if you sat here in this seat, you would be listening to all the speeches that were said here in Parliament and you'd write it down in shorthand, which is kind of like a code. And then everything would be recorded in these books here that we call the Hansard. So technologies have changed. We aren't using ink and ballpoint pens anymore. We're using something else. Let's go have a look. Hi, Nicole. So what amazing object do you have for us today?
I actually have some state-of-the-art technology from the 1980s. What do you think it looks like?
It looks like a typewriter.
Close. It's actually called a stenograph, and it makes the job of the Hansard reporter so much easier. So it's similar to a typewriter in that it's used to type things up. But unlike a typewriter, each key represents part of a word instead of a whole letter. We even have a photo of Carolyn Williams, who worked in the building and owned this particular stenograph.
And so what does this object have to do with democracy?
Well, what do you think about when you think of democracy?
I think of protesting, I think of freedom of speech, voting.
Exactly. And how are you meant to make important decisions like voting and know what things you want to protest if you don't hear and see what's happening with the politicians in Parliament? Hansard, the record of Parliament that this machine helped make, helps keep politicians open and accountable and informs the people of what's going on.
And do they still have Hansard today?
We do still have Hansard today, and you can actually read them online.